I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hello everybody, welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower. Thank you for joining me tonight. And we are here in week 16. And it looks like the grounds crew forgot to turn on some of the overhead lights. Just 1 second. There we go. Thought I forgot to pay the bill for a minute. All right, so we are in week 16 of our New England Patriots season project. They find themselves tied with the Buffalo Bills for the lead in the AFC East. In a rematch here, we just played them a couple weeks ago. We were able to come away with a win in Buffalo. We are here in Foxborough tonight, so let's see what happens. Buffalo, of course, looking for vengeance. They not only lost the game, they lost their long reign on top of the hill. So let's see what happens. In real life, this is where things sort of started to go wrong for the Patriots last season. Buffalo defeated them 33-21 in a game that was pretty close right up until the very end. Hopefully we can rewrite history here. Welcome to everybody joining me in the chat room. Big thanks as always to Charlie Gwinnett for providing us with the official over-under line. It is 43.5. You can go ahead and cast your vote there. We will close that poll at halftime. Welcome also to Clinton Parks joining me in the chat room, and Bill Heller. Hope everyone is well. All right, so here we go. Let's head out to midfield. Oh, and there's Bob's Tabletop Sports joining us. Welcome, Bob. Let's head out to midfield for the coin toss. See who will receive the opening kick. And it's going to be New England who will receive the ball first. All right, here we go. AFC East lead on the line. We'll start things with a touchback. All right, the New England offense hoping to get things rolling. 4-6-6, a staunch defense. Buffalo, a semi-staunch defense, does not get the dot, and that is going to be a costly dot for them because that is going to lead to a touchdown for the Patriots. Touchdown pass. We'll give that one to Jonnu Smith. 2 ticks come off the clock, and New England strikes first. The extra point is up and good. And very quickly, it is 7-0 Patriots. touchback on the ensuing kickoff. Let's see if Josh Allen can answer right back. 1, 2, 4. They are not in great field position. They are going to have to punt it away. 2 more ticks off the clock. So New England defense stopped them early. Let's see. And they will get the ball back in average field position. And Kraz joins us. Welcome, Kraz. Thanks for tuning in. All right, New England on their second drive, 3-5-5, prolific offense. They are semi-prolific. Both offenses are semi-prolific. We get the dot, and that is going to be a touchdown run. And, oh boy, everything is coming up New England here early. Damian Harris punches it in for the score. The extra point is good, and very quickly, it is 14-0. New England on top. Another touchback. Bills out for their second drive of the game. Dull offense. They are definitely not a dull offense. That is going to be a touchdown run. Josh Allen keeps it himself. And we have got ourselves a shootout going here early. The extra point is good, and it is 14-7. New England still on top. And that overline looking pretty tempting right now. New England with their third drive of the game already here, still in the first quarter. 2-4-6, dull offense. No, that is going to be another touchdown. Touchdown run. Damian Harris with his second of the game. Let's see if that is an extra long drive. It is not. That will take us to the end of the first quarter. The extra point is good. So at the end of 21-7. Holy moly. And Dave Gardner has joined us as well. Still sporting his Cam Newton jersey. To start the second quarter, Bills will get the kickoff, and they will get a fantastic return to start in great field position. Let's see if they can answer back. 2, 3, 5. Oh no, Josh Allen is going to throw into double coverage and get picked off. Let's see what happens on the return. And it'll be New England in average field position. Oh boy. Let's see if they can keep things going. Oh, and indeed they do. The 666 is a impressive drive, leads to a touchdown run, and Damian Harris will punch it in for his third score of the game. Not an extra long drive. The extra point is good. And somehow it is 28-7, New England on top. And Buffalo must be jet lagged and wondering what in the world is going on. Let's see, 3-4-4, mild defense, no. Undisciplined defense, no. So that is going to be another punt. As we come to the 5-minute mark, and it is 63 is going to put New England in great field position. So they will get a chance to score here before the end of the half. 1-2-4. And indeed, they are in great field position. They will get a field goal attempt. That will take 2 ticks off the clock. So, big kick, Nick out, and the field goal is good. 31-7. 2 ticks left on the clock. Buffalo will get the ball in average field position. They are an inefficient offense, so they will need to get a 1 on the red die. Oh, and they do. Let's see, 1-1-2, punishing defense, no, but not a soft defense. That'll just be a punt. That will take us to the end of the half. All right. So, wow, 31-7. New England on top, and it looks like the over in our poll, not surprising that the over won 80 to 20%. We are at 38 right now, so pretty sure that we will get at least 9 points in the second half. But I guess you never know. You can't. Nothing's ever a given thing. The Bills will get the kickoff to start the second half, and it will be a touchback. All right, so Josh Allen needs to get a score here. 4-6-6, staunch defense. No, and indeed they do. A touchdown pass. We'll give that one to Cole Beasley. That is a long drive. Let's see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. And the extra point is good. So 31 to 14. New England's still on top. Let's see if the Bills defense can get a stop here, something they have not done very much of today. 1-3-4, they are not in poor field position, not an inept defense, so a field goal attempt for the Patriots. 2 ticks come off the clock. Let's see if Folk can add to the lead, and he does. He is 2 for 2 on the day, and it is a 20-point game, 34-14. New England on top. See if the Bills can answer. Let's see. Disciplined up. No, they are an undisciplined offense. Not a reliable offense or a meek defense. That is going to be an interception. Wow, the second interception of the game for the Pats defense. That will take 3 ticks off the clock. Let's see what happens on the return. Ooh, almost rolled it off the table. That will be a great return. And New England, oh boy. Everything coming up. New England here so far tonight. 2-4-6, Dell offense. No. Oh boy, that is going to be another rushing touchdown. We'll give that one to Stevenson. 2 ticks come off the clock, and oh my goodness. The Pats offense cannot be stopped. It is now 41-14. Congratulations on everyone with the over. Let's see. As Scott Johnson has joined us, and a Cleveland baseball fan. Dave Little joined us as well. Welcome, guys. All right. And we have 1 tick left on the clock here in the third quarter. This will be a touchback. And Buffalo wondering what is happening. The fans in Foxborough going crazy. Let's see, 156. They are not in poor or great field position. That is going to be a punt. Let's see, that will take us into the fourth quarter. 2 ticks into the fourth. And, all right. So, punting it away. New England in average field position. 41-14. Oh my goodness. Did not expect this. Prolific offense. They get the dot again. A touchdown pass to a wide open. Let's see. We'll give that one to Hunter Henry. And whew, that is probably the nail in the coffin. I cannot imagine the Bills coming back from this. It is now 48-14. A shellacking. Oh my goodness. We'll have to go through the record books. This might be the most lopsided game I've rolled here on the channel. Let's see. Bills back out there trying to make it somewhat respectable. Disciplined offense. No. Oh, that is going to be another interception. Oh my goodness. The third interception of the night. Josh Allen completely frustrated. And more importantly, that's going to take 4 ticks off the clock. New England back in control and average field position. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Dull or undisciplined offense. No. Staunch defense. They don't get the boy, the decider die. It could be a completely different game with the decider die. That is going to be a touchdown pass. And New England is not taking their foot off the gas. Oh my goodness. That will make it 55 to 14. Oh my goodness. Oh, doctor. Mercy roll. Buffalo back out. 2 ticks left on the clock. Let's see. And they are inefficient, so that is going to run out of time. There we go. Your final. Holy moly. 55 to 14. Oh my goodness. I did not in my wildest dreams expect that to happen, but I guess that's why you roll out the games. So New England will firmly take control of the lead in the AFC East, going to 11-4, and more importantly, going 4-1 in their division. Buffalo will fall to 10-5 and going 2-3 in division play. All right, we will be right back with our King of the Hill game. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we're back. So our unlikely King of the Hill is the Denver Broncos, who took off our fan-voted Cincinnati Bengals last week. Denver will travel to Sin City to take on the Raiders. Denver is out of playoff contention, but playing for pride, I guess I'd say that they're playing for their draft position, but we know what happened in the offseason. Let me set up the over-under poll for Game 2. Thank you once again to Charlie for providing us with the official lines. Our over-under 41 points. And this was a pick'em game between them. All right, there we go. The over-under poll is live. Once again, we'll close that at halftime. Las Vegas, an interesting team last season. They, the whole John Gruden fiasco, I guess, is the best way to put it. And then with their interim coach, they actually got into the playoffs, went on a run. And then they decided to hire an offensive coordinator from the Patriots to become their head coach this year. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Here we go. We'll go to midfield for the coin toss, and it will be the Broncos who will receive the opening kick. All right, so for the Raiders, undisciplined, efficient on offense, and semi-meek on defense. No electric returners in this game. All right, here's the kickoff to the Broncos, and it'll be a touchback. And we are underway. Looks like everyone's going with the under on this one. That is probably a good bet. Not a whole lot of good qualities on either of these teams, but also not a lot of qualities for defense. So never know. Here we go. Broncos out for the first drive of the game. 2-2-5. Dull offense. No. Staunch defense. No. Well, there we go. There is a touchdown run right off the bat. Just 2 ticks coming off the clock. Let's see. We'll give that to Melvin Gordon. Punches it in. The extra point is good, and the Broncos on top, 7-0. Here early, another touchback. And Derek Carr and company out for their first trip. This will be an unusual result. We'll go to Table B. Let's see, 35. Field goal attempt is blocked. Poor starting field position for the defense. So field goal attempt blocked. That will take 2 ticks off the clock. And Denver back out on the field with the lead with the ball, but pinned deep in their own territory. 166 the roll. Dull offense, no. Receiver to leaps, beating the defender to the ball. Touchdown. Oh my goodness. So broken play deep in their own territory. Just takes 1 tick off the clock. Oh my goodness. So I guess Teddy Two Gloves to Cortland Sutton for the long pass. And let's ride Denver. They are on top 14-0. They are defending their crown well. The Raiders, after another touchback, let's see if they can answer. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, dull or undisciplined offense. They are an undisciplined offense. So mental mistake leads to a failed drive. They will have to punt it away. 2 ticks off the clock. We have 6:15 left here in the first quarter. Denver with the ball back in average field position. 3-4-6 the roll. They are not in great field position. Let's see, erratic offense. No, they're semi-disciplined and inefficient, and not a disciplined defense. So a field goal attempt coming up. Another 2 ticks off the clock. Field goal unit is out. It is up, and it is good. And Denver extends their lead 17-0. Wow. The high-flying Denver offense here. All right, the Raiders back out. Let's see if they can answer before the end of the first quarter. 2-4-5. Dynamic offense. No, and not a soft defense. Not a porous offense. They are going to have to punt once again. They will get a chance to pin them deep with 1:15 left on the clock. There we go. Let's see, in a 36 will pin Denver deep in poor field position. 1:15 on the clock here in the first quarter. This will take us into the second. 1-4-4. They are in poor field position. Offense can't recover from first down holding call. Punt backed up. Oh, and actually this will only take 1 tick due to the result in the book. And that is how the first quarter will end. Denver on top, big, 17-0. We'll start the second quarter. Let's see. First, we'll find out what happens on the backed up punt. On a 52 is going to give the Raiders great field position as they try to claw back into this game. 2-3-3, solid offense, no. Mild defense, no. That is going to be an interception. Our first turnover of the game. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Oh boy. That die did not want to come out of my hands. All right. And it is a 6. Oh boy, we might have a pick 6. And indeed we do. A pick 6 by the Denver defense. Woo. And the Broncos are rolling. The extra point is good, and it is 24-0. All Denver here in our King of the Hill matchup tonight. Raiders do not know what is going on here. 1-1-6, prolific offense. No, not an inept defense. That will be another punt. And nothing is going right for the Raiders. Oh, 66 on the coffin corner. No, it'll just put Denver in average field position. As Ethan joins us, Appa Brian joining us in the chat room as well. Welcome, everybody. Hope you are well. Let's see how Denver will do here on their first drive of the second quarter. 1-3-4. They are not in poor field position. Not an inept defense, so a field goal attempt. So trying to extend their lead. And indeed they do. Right down the middle. 27-0. Denver on top. Ooh. Boy, Denver might cover the over themselves. Raiders back out. A little under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-4-5 the roll. Not in great field position. Not an inept defense. So they will get a field goal attempt. Just one tick comes off the clock. Trying to get on the board. And they do. Ooh, just barely. That's going to squeak over the crossbar. And it is 27-3. Raiders finally on the board. Let's see how Denver responds. 1-4-6. Staunch defense. No. That is going to be a touchdown run. Ooh, and a very long drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if it's an extra long to take us to the end of the half. It is not. So a touchdown run. We'll give that one to Gordon for his second of the game. And the extra point is good. 34-3. Broncos and a stampede over the Raiders. Let's see if the Raiders can get something done here before the half. They are an efficient offense. Let's see, 3-4-4. Mild defense, no. Not an undisciplined defense, so that is just a punt. Let's see. And that will take us to, well, I guess that because they're efficient, they could have it take 1. And then they could, well, I guess do a desperation play for the end of the half. Or no, I guess they would have to go for it first and then, all right, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, and they do. So that moves them up into great field position. And then now they can do a desperation play to end the half. Let's see. And they are in great field position. And it need to be a sum of 8 on the 3d6. So no, otherwise, Hail Mary pass comes up short. And that is the end of the half. 34-3. Oh my goodness. So let's see, our over-under poll, the under, 91% went with under. Let's see, we're at 37 points right now, 34 of them with Denver. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is crazy. But again, that's why you roll the games out, right? So the Raiders will get the ball to start the second half. Let's see if they can chip away at this lead. And a 16. Oh, no. Returner makes a poor decision coming out of the end zone and gets tackled. So they will start in poor field position. That is not the start they were hoping for. 2-3-6. Prolific offense. No. Not a porous offense. They are going to have to punt. So a long drive leads to nothing. Let's see if it's an extra long drive. It is not. So the punt unit out on the field, and that is going to be a good one. They will pin the Broncos deep in poor field position. Let's see if their defense can get a stop. 1, 2, 3. They are in poor field position, so they will have to punt. 2 ticks come off the clock. And that will put the Raiders in average field position for their second drive of the half. 2-4-5. Dynamic offense or soft defense? No, but not a porous offense. So another punt coming up, and the Raiders just cannot get anything going. Just one of those nights for them. Let's see, a 51 will put Denver in average field position. Whoa. 2-3-3, the roll. They are definitely not a solid offense. Not a mild defense, though. That's going to be an interception. First turnover for the Broncos. Let's see what happens on the interception. That will put the Raiders in great field position. Let's see if they can capitalize on that. 156. Poor field position. No, great field position. Yes. Field goal attempt. I guess they'll take it at this point. It does only take one tick off the clock. And it is up and good. 34-6. Oof. Oh boy. So that puts us at 40. Well, we have not hit the over yet. Denver gets the ball back in average field position. 1:15 on the clock here in the third quarter. 2-4-6, dull offense. No. That is a touchdown run that will take us into the fourth quarter. And that will push us over the over. Oh boy. So I guess everybody that won money on the first game is going to lose it here in the second one. It is now 41-6. Denver, just a massacre here in Las Vegas. My goodness. Well, let's see if the Raiders can at least get one touchdown. 156 the roll. Poor field position. No. Not in great field position. They will have to punt again. Another 3 and out. And here come the Boo Birds. As the Raiders just could not get anything going tonight. This will be a punt for the Denver squad. A quick 3 and out for them. That's going to put Denver in, Raiders in poor field position. Let's see, 115. Poor field position, yes. That'll be a punt backed up and only take 1 tick off the clock. Let's see, 54 will give Denver great field position. Oh boy, they might put up a 50 burger tonight. 2-4-5. Dynamic offense or soft defense? No. Not a porous offense. That will just be a punt. A coffin corner punt coming up. 2 ticks off the clock. 52 will give the Raiders the ball back. An average field position. 7:30 left to go here in the game. The crowd starts shuffling to the exit. 1-2-4. Let's see. Not in great field position, so they will have to punt as well. And Denver back with the ball. Let's see if they can score one more time. 4-4-5. Erratic offense. No. Not a disciplined defense. A field goal attempt. 2 ticks off the clock. Under 5 minutes to go. Let's see. The field goal is good, which makes it 44-6. Kickoff will be a touchback. Last drive of the game. 1-2-5. Solid offense, no. Punishing defense, no. A punt, so that is going to do it, folks. Oh my goodness, 44-6. The Broncos in a laugher, and they will remain king of the hill for next week. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's our live standings. We will update. So Denver will go to 6-9. Their first division win. The Raiders fall to 8-8. And their 4th division loss. All right, so next week for our week 17. Week 17, where does the time go? New England will be hosting Jacksonville, and what should be an easy win. Boy, I hate to take anything for granted, though. And the King of the Hill will be traveling to L.A. to take on the Chargers. All right. Oh, I did update. Well, whoops. Yep, you're right. Sorry. I forgot that the Raiders were. There we go. All right. Thank you, Charlie. So there we go. As you can see, boy, actually, right now, New England would be the number one seed in the AFC, and then over in the NFC, it's the Cowboys who are currently number one. So yes, and the Jets have indeed fallen back to earth after their. I think they started 4-0, and then the dice kind of caught up with them after that. So. All right, guys, that is going to do it for tonight. I'm going to try to be on Friday night to do a World Cup final pre-play between Argentina and France, now that we know the finalists. Maybe we'll see if we can capture a little bit of that magic that we had with our Netherlands-USA match there a couple weeks ago. So, but if I don't see you on Friday, we'll definitely see you next Wednesday for week 17 of our project. That's all for tonight, guys. Thank you to everybody who joined me. Highlight Heyday joined us in the chat room. Sorry I missed you guys. Thanks to Charlie, Bob, Clinton Paris, Kraz, Bob's Tabletop Sports, Scott Johnson, Dave Little, all the AFR members. If you would like to become an AFR member, you can click the join button down below. But please leave a like on your way out, and thank you for tuning in. Until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.